Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our first meeting for 2025. Thank you for joining the session. We are excited to share updates on the new compensation plan and how to ignite our potential for greater success in our business. If you're watching this on replay, thank you for watching. We hope that you'll be inspired to ignite your potential. Welcome to 2025.
Yeah. Woohoo. Welcome, welcome. And I must tell you, Tamara, Miss Alice Atkinson is on the call. She has not joined us in like forever.
Hi, Miss Alice. How are
Hello. Hello, everyone.
How are you?
Happy New Year to everyone. God bless.
Here. Happy New Year.
Oh, Miss Brown is back. Hey, Miss Brown.
Avon pledge to grow and support a diverse community of beauty lovers who share what they love most and help them shine with confidence. Our icebreaker question for this afternoon, or for this evening, if you have a word or a phrase to describe how you will approach 2025, what will it be?
What's your word for the year? Miss Brown, did you cut your hair? Oh. Okay. Yeah.
I have a ponytail.
Oh, you have a ponytail. Okay. My word would be my word is urgency. Urgency. And I tell you why. I have that word because I am by nature a lazy person. And I procrastinate. I waste time even when I should be to do something. I procrastinate and I just take too long to do it. And so I'm adopting this word urgency because I need to be working with more urgency to just do stuff, and not to be thinking and hesitating too much. So that is my word for 2025.
Anyone?
You want mine, Angie?
Yes.
Mine is to try to keep on board. I say that because of my age, and I'm still working hard to perform some things that I would like to do before I get too old and can do things. So mine is to try to stay on board.
Nice. I like that. I like that. I like that. And Miss Alice was reminded me earlier that she is 85. And so in 5 years, she says she'll be 90. So she's keeping on board. I like that. Yes. Anybody else? Come on, we can't keep too long on this now, ladies.
Mine is patience.
Okay.
I don't have no patience at all.
Technically,
Got it.
bro.
I get mad at the blink of anything now. Blink of an eye now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Every single time.
What you laughing for, Tamara?
From the past to get to
Mine is focus.
Yours is focus?
Focus, yes.
Okay.
Mine is focus.
I like those too. And I like,
I,
yeah.
I,
Go
I,
ahead.
it's too many moving pieces.
Mm,
So I have to hone in on each one in
mm-hmm,
order to get the results that I need. So it's focus.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
And my word is expectancy.
Expectancy.
Just to expecting the positive better in everything I do.
Mm-hmm.
Expecting to see the positive.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I like that. I like that. I like that. Tam, we had I think Miss Cheryl just joined us. Hey, Miss Cheryl, it's been a minute. We're happy to see you. She's on the call. And Miss Constance just joined us. So you want to just repeat the question because they're on the phone? You want to just repeat the question?
All right. Our icebreaker question for this evening is, if you have a word or phrase to describe how you will approach 2025, what would it be? So far we have urgency, we have keep on board, patience, focus, and expect.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the question.
If you have a word or phrase to describe how you will approach 2025, what is that word or what is that phrase?
I'm not getting it clear.
Okay, so you didn't get it?
No,
All
there's
right,
a glitch in the phone. Like there's a squeak in the
okay. I'm gonna mute. Okay, I mute you, Miss Alice, because there's a little echo coming from your phone.
right.
So you can unmute yourself if you want to say something. Yeah, what happened is, sometimes you have a word for the year, that's the thing that you would want to use to approach your business for the year. So we want to know if you were to come up with a word or a phrase that you would want to be using to describe your year for 2025, what would that be? So far, the ones that we have had is we have urgency, and somebody else said keep on board, keep going. And somebody says patience because they think that they lack patience. And focus is another word, and expectancy. So now we're asking you, both you and Miss Cheryl, what would be your word or phrase?
Okay.
Miss Cheryl? She's probably driving. Um, all right, we can come back to you if you're not ready, Miss Constance.
Okay.
But we do
Okay.
want to hear from you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right. So we asked that because it is important for us to be guided as we are at the beginning of the year, as we approach everybody talking about their new year resolution and all that kind of thing. Those are the kind of things that the words that people use to say, what they would like to accomplish, what they would like to do for the year, and so on. And we as business people, it's good to be guided by something. And all of these words, it's so interesting that all of these words that we all have come up with are really in line with what we have developed for our theme for this year, and the theme is ignite your potential. And this meeting is on, planning to succeed. And when you think about igniting your potential, you're talking about urgency, you're talking about staying on board, you're talking about exercising patience and staying focused and be in expectancy. All of those words, all of those themes fall right in line with igniting your potential. And so, for our first meeting tonight, we're excited about connecting with each other. It's so good to see, you all. It's good. It's been, we haven't seen each other since last year. It's good to see, all of you, Miss Brown, Miss Barbara, and Cheryl, we haven't connected with for a minute, and Miss Alice. It's good to connect with all of you. And then we want to understand a little bit better the changes that are occurring in Avon, and to learn how to ignite our potential. And of course, we always have our product education. There's no telling how much of this we're going to be covering tonight, because we don't like to keep you too long. But as we step into this new year with our theme as igniting our potential, we want to look at how to plan to succeed, because success is not going to happen by, as they say, happenstance, or by accident, or just out of the blue. It really has to be planned and thought about. Many of you that are on the line that have been in your Avon business, I'm sure sometimes you are blown away by some of the orders that you've gotten, some of the successes. So, many of you have earned awards and so on, little tokens, little gifts based on your success so far. And it's good. I'm sure you remember the feeling, how you felt when you accomplished those things. And of course, many of you have overcome different challenges, which has made you resilient. When you started, you had no idea. We had no idea what we were doing or what to do, you know. But look at us now, I mean, right this very minute, we may not feel like we are at the top of our game. And some of us may not have placed an order in a little bit, but still, that does not wipe out the fact that we have had successes, in the past. Last year, for example, there were many hurdles. And it was hard for many of us. Out of stock items, price increases, we had sickness, we had death among us, we had unemployment, and so much more. So many things happened, last year, which was really challenging, and I'm happy to say that regarding the products, I think we're turning the corner with that. Things are improving. And 2025 is already shaping up to be a year where we can really fulfill our potential, or the opportunities and the possibilities. We can approach 2025 with urgency, with a little more patience, with a little more focus, and expecting much more, and to stay on board. And I believe that we can really push for success. Now is the right time to build on what we have achieved in the past, to know that we have done it before and we can do it again. And this time we can do it even better, because the opportunities are there for us. So we'll focus, together we'll focus on building our confidence, setting goals. We're really going to be pushing ourselves and each other this year. And some of you are going to get a little sick of us, but we are going to push each other because, especially with the way things are with Avon now, the potential is there for us to earn so much more. So we're going to challenge each other to really push some boundaries, to really embrace and ignite the extraordinary possibilities that await us as a team, because we can definitely do it. So in the next couple of meetings, we're going to be talking more, going deeper into igniting our potential, setting goals, staying consistent, leveraging the tools that we have, expand our network, and just celebrate small wins. Remember, we used to do that. Celebrate small wins and just push ourselves to ensure that we can be more successful in our business. Before Tamara continues, any questions or comments from anybody so far based off what we have said? If you joined us after we had the welcome, I just want to welcome you all again. I know I saw Miss Cheryl on the call. I don't know if I miss anybody else. Um, so welcome everyone. Any questions or comments before Tamara continues?
Thank you. I'm back on. Happy New Year, everybody.
Hey, Cheryl, good to see you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so most of you should have gotten an email. I think it was late last year, the
Mm-hmm.
ending part of last year, about our compensation plan going forward. So our new compensation plan says we no longer have a fixed income based on our annual sales or title. So what that means is, if you remember, in order to move from 25% to 35%, or to 30% rather, you would have had to have sold $5,000 to move from that percentage. What they're saying now is you no longer have to do that. So it doesn't matter if you're selling at 5,000, 10,000, a dollar, $2. Your percentage is now based on the total of your sales in that campaign. Hi, Miss Judy, welcome. So our sales is no longer tied to whether or not you're a contender, premier, or a part of the president's recognition program. We were stuck at earning 25% or 50%, regardless of our sales. The only way we were able to move from that is if we moved in title. So, or not title, but if we moved in sales title, not necessarily or leadership title, but sales title.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're saying we don't have to do that. They have a new chart that displays what our earning compensation will be, or our earnings will be. So the earnings, as I said, the earnings, as I said, is now based on our sales. The only thing that is fixed is the fashion and the beauty section, because the fashion and the beauty section are not necessarily Avon based products. So, the earnings are a little bit different for clothes and home products, because those are not core Avon products. Now, when we are talking about the core Avon products, we are talking about everything in the beauty field and jewelry. Now, beauty field encompasses fragrance, skincare, bath and body, and makeup. Makeup is a part of skincare. Now, as we said, the earnings is now based on your sales. So the sales, the percentages start at 20% and they go up to 50%. So the base is 20 and it goes all the way up to 50. Now, Avon says if you're selling between $40 and $119.99, you get 20% of that sale. And remember, that is when it comes to core products, beauty and jewelry, and also fashion and home. If you decide to bump that sale up, you're like, oh, wait a minute. If I put $10 more on that sale, I could earn 30%. So let me bump that sale up. Let me call my customer and, see if I can, strike up a deal with my customer so I could, raise my income. Or let me see if there's anything that I might need to boost that sale. And you go and you put that extra $10 in, you now earn an extra 10%, not 5, but 10%. So you have now increased your earnings in that same campaign, in one campaign. So you didn't have to wait until your sales hit 5,000 in order for your earnings to change. You can change your earnings in that one campaign. So whatever campaign you decide to put in, you can decide what your earnings will be in that campaign. So you no longer have to wait for your sales title to change. And that, I am glad we have this compensation plan. It is much, much more simpler. So what I want everybody to do is to have a copy of this when you're putting your order in. Mm-hmm. Just have a copy of it by your computer, just have a copy of it so you know what the compensation plan is. Because I would hate for somebody to be at $330 earning 30% when they could have put an extra $25 in to get an extra 10%. I don't want anybody to be in that position where, when they go back and they look, they're like, oh my God, I could have earned 40% if I, only if I knew. So I want this to be right by our computers, right by where, just make a copy of it, print it out so you can keep track of it. Because at this point, we should all be earning at least 40% on our orders. Don't have to wait for Avon to say, oh, you get to earn 40%. We should all be earning at least 40% on our orders.
Yep.
Any questions? Any questions on that?
Yeah, I have one question. You say it's based on it's on beauty product and jewelry.
No, there's a category. So beauty and jewelry is the category that you will get the earnings increase more. So it starts at 20%, 30%, 40%, 45, 50%. That is set at those prices. The only thing that remains the same is fashion and home. Fashion and home, it's either 20% or 25%. But it shows it the same. So say if you're selling from $350 up, then it's 25%. Anything less than $350, it's 20%, and that is just fashion and home. So remember, for fashion and home, the max has always been 25%. So that hasn't changed. The only thing that has changed drastically is the beauty and jewelry percentage. That one has increased or will increase at a 10% rate until you get to 40%. After that, it's a 5% raise. When you start to sell at $1,500 and above, it's a 5% raise. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you know that fashion and home is all of the clothes, so we have to be careful not so if you're selling just like, somebody would say clothes is, is 30, $40 and so on. So you can reach $300 quicker with selling clothes because the price is higher for the clothes. But your income is not going to be more than 25% if the majority of your sale is coming from clothes. And the home products are like the cleaning products and so on. That is fashion and home. However, anything else, all of the beauty, as Tamara breakdown with all of the beauty items, so everything excluding the clothes and the home products, those are what your income will increase with. So if your order is $110 and you want to bump it up to another 10% income, then you'd best seek to add a lip gloss, a lipstick, a fragrance, a something like that to bump it up so that your income can increase. So we always have to be aware of those two categories because those are the categories that will make the difference for you. And generally, I don't push for people, especially when you're just starting or your business is not grown so much. I don't push for people to be selling a lot of clothes and so on because it does not increase, your income is not increased too much by that. It's best for you to stick to the beauty and jewelry items.
And another thing,
Mm-hmm.
if your order
Mm-hmm.
is $349.99,
Mm-hmm.
or say 350, just know that your 40%, as Angeline says, is only going to be on the core products. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you might, see $350 and then you automatically say, okay, let me calculate the 40% and see what my earnings are. If you have one dress in there that's $50, just know that your $300 out of that will be calculated at 40%, and that $50 dress will be calculated at 25%.
Mm-hmm.
So don't get it confused if you're like, oh, why isn't it 40% off? Just know that that's how they calculate it. So
Mm-hmm.
that $300 would be at 40%, and then that $50 will be the product at 25%.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Also, I still haven't, I don't know if they figured out how they're gonna do some of the other things yet, um, with the what's new products. So that's another thing. You have to also be careful if you order stuff from what's new. The prices are already set. If there's a price in there, then it's already set. So you are not gonna get any further discount on those items as well. All right. So when you're doing the orders, you just have to make sure you're paying attention to what you're putting in when you're putting them in.
Yeah, and the good thing is that it shows you when you have items in your cart, it shows you live how much. If you just open your cart, shopping cart, at the top of it, it is showing you live what the percentage that you are earning, and therefore you can use that to bump up your earnings as a result. So it's pretty cool. I'm really glad that they've taken the time this time around to really sync everything to ensure that it is almost seamless that you can definitely see as you're building your order what your earning is going to be for each campaign. Okay, so great question, Miss Constance, for that. Thank you so much for that. Thanks, Tamara. Any other question or comment? Everybody understand what's going on? Everybody been looking at it? Give me a shake, a nod of the head, a thumbs up, or something, so that I know you're with it. You're good.
Yep.
Good. So we just want to give you some ideas now to ignite your potential, because that's going to be, something, a running theme for us as we go forward. And some of these things, these are nothing new, nothing new under the sun. We're just reminding you of these things. Because these are things that we all do every now and again. We one of the things that we do is we overthink things. We overthink things and people. Sometimes we're thinking, oh my God, the fragrance price gone up so much. My customers they're not gonna pay. They're not gonna pay $5 for a hand cream. They're not gonna pay $20 for a fragrance. My customers get the freight the roll on deodorants, it's too much. They're not going to pay. And just think about it. Do you think Costco and Walmart and those people, do you think they're saying, oh, my customers are not going to buy the things because the price is so and so? They're not thinking that, because they're in a business, you know? And so, of course, some people may not buy it because the price increase. Of course, that's going to happen. But it is not for us to decide that they're not going to buy it, because you're not the one that has increased it, and prices are being increased all over. And so you just sympathize with them and say, boy, I know. And what I do with my customers, before they even say it, I'm saying it to them. Boy, these prices have gone up, I mean, they've gone up everywhere. So, but you're not saying it, boy, these prices are gone up everywhere. We're not doing that. We're in a sympathetic voice, we're saying, boy, I understand, how you feel, because that is how things are. And so that is how we want to be approaching it, because remember, we are planning to succeed. And if we are thinking that they're not going to buy it, then that is not a part of planning to succeed. All right. And we have to plan, we have to decide what we're going to be doing each day, each week, each month, and for the year. And I'm telling you, I keep saying it, and I'm telling you because I don't know what the rest of you do. And so I can only speak of what I see. And what I see Miss Barbara doing is, and she is probably even more consistent than me, that she is out there every week. Every week I see her putting something on Facebook about products. And I mean, she straddled her two businesses, and she's putting something out there consistently about her business. And that is the kind of, I'm not saying that you don't do, anybody else don't do anything. I'm just saying that is what I see from Miss Barbara. I just don't see what you do. I'm sure you do your stuff as well. And that's what we want to do. Each week, we just pick one day and say, on this day, I'm going to text my customer. Do you know, for on New Year's Day, I text my customers and just say, Happy New Year, wish you all the best, and so on. And I'm telling you, I get back, oh my God, I'm so glad you text me. I want so and so and so and so and so and so. And that's what happens, because people forget that they need some things. And I just keep myself out there as a reminder every time. And I'm just be texting people to say whatever holiday it is, I'm texting them to
Yeah.
say happy whatever it is. And sometimes if I don't hear from them for a long, long time, I'm just saying, how are you doing? And I do it to team members as well. How are you doing? I'm not saying talking to you about placing an order. I just want to know how you're doing. Are you okay? And so on. And so you just want to be keep the connection going with your customers. And if you know your customer uses far away, and they ordered far away. I do this with my customers too. They ordered far away 3 months ago. You know that by now that must be finished or is on the finishing. And so you just give them a little nudge. Hey, how are you doing with your far away? You should be running low by now. Let me know if you want me to order one. That kind of thing. And they say, "Oh my God, you're right. I'm running low. I'm running low." And they say, I'm not getting paid until next week or whatever, not, hit me up back, or, whatever they say. But what we're doing is keeping the connection going. People, we cannot wait for people to be contacting us. We want to be able to contact them because we are the ones with the business, and we all get it. You go do, if you have a Macy's card, you give Macy's your email. Macy's is sending you emails constantly, or
Oh, definitely.
whomever, Macy's or Target or anybody, they are constantly emailing you. And if God help you if they get your phone number, because they are texting you too constantly, just putting themselves in front of you to say, hey, and so we as business people, we need to take a page from them. What I do with my online customers, I send them an email each campaign to say these are the campaign highlights, and I'm telling them what free products they can get. I'm emailing them when there is free shipping, because sometimes the customers, they unsubscribe from Avon, but they will still accept my emails, because they know if they have any problems with their order, I'll respond quicker. And so they keep my emails, and so I keep in touch with them that kind of a way on a regular basis. So I keep myself in front of them constantly, so that they are aware and they are reminded to order. Because once they are customers, they want to order, but they forget. So if you're not in front of them, they will forget. And the next thing you know, they run out of a product and they run to Walmart, they run to CVS, they run to Walgreens, they run to somewhere else. And we want to get their business. So we want to keep, that is the thing I'm hammering, keep the connection going. And something I'm going to be challenging us all to be doing is just to share the brochure. Just share. We have a digital brochure that customers can look at. They can turn the pages. They can some things they can try on. It is a fantastic, it's an award winning digital brochure. And so I want to show you how simple it is to share the brochure with your customers. You don't need to take pictures to share it on social media, to share it on Facebook. You don't need to snap. You don't need to do any such thing. you just share the brochure on social media. Just say to yourself, each campaign, I'm going to share the brochure. Hi, Facebook family. This is the campaign that we're in now, campaign 2. And that's it. So let me see if this thing works. Let me know if you have any questions while I'm trying to show you this. I will answer any question that you might have in the meantime. Let me just not share that and then do it. Any questions or comments, anybody? I know that that was a whole mouthful. All right, so all right. Everybody can see my account?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is it. And right on top, right here, and it's very similar with your cell phone. You go to digital brochure, right? If you're using a computer, I'm using my laptop. And this is the current brochure. You click on the brochure. And scroll down. This is the same thing you do on your phone, the exact same thing. You just scroll down below it. And there is this link to Facebook, to X, and then you can also email it. As well, it says here, click to copy. You can copy. If you click copy, then you can just copy it and you can just paste it into a text. Okay? So if I want to share it on Facebook, I just click the F and it takes me to Facebook. Are you seeing the Facebook? Are you seeing everything? And it takes me to Facebook and there it is. And then I just say, and then hi Facebook family, campaign 1 ends tomorrow. Let me know what you would like me to order for you, or click the link to shop. That's it. Done. Done. And then I post it. That's it. I
Where
already posted.
Angeline, where is the link? Where would the link be?
Right
This,
in
this,
Oh.
the link is
If you-
right here.
If you click on it, so it'll take you to your site.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. Even though it only says avon.com, it's going to take me to they take them to Avon, to my site. Sorry. It's gonna take them
Okay.
to my site. Yes. And that's how simple it is, guys. That's how simple it is. They will be taken to right here and they can just be scrolling just like this. Just like this. Just like this. And it's easier too because then they can just shop. You know, anything that's pink, they click on it and they can just shop. And the same thing with a single item. So say for example, this item, I would want to send this item to them, to Facebook, for them to see it. To the left of the product, you see the share button. This thing that looks like like a elbow, like a, you know,
Greater than, less than sign.
yes, that greater than, less than sign. This, you just click on it, share. Again, you see the Facebook thing comes up. You click on the F, and voila, you're in Facebook again, and you can just share the product. And just like that, and when they click it, it takes them to your page,
Yeah.
to
Okay.
Okay,
your website.
I'm confused.
Why? Tell me.
How did you get on to go to share it on your Facebook page?
I like that. So when you set up your account, so you can still see my account, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so when you go to see where it says hi Angeline, I'm clicking on that, and I go to my profile. And then when I go to my profile, I can now connect to these different things. So
Give me some more
Facebook
glasses.
is
I can't
there.
see.
I connect to Facebook right here. All right. I connect to Google. There's an Apple thing. I'm not connected to that. And so that is how you get connected with the social media pages. So at the bottom here, that is, they are down here. Social media, they are down here. So you can edit, you can add, you can subtract down here. So you just go under where it says my name, you know, you click on that, and you edit your profile. And that's where you can connect your profile to your social media pages.
I can't see.
You can see.
No, I gotta give me some new glasses.
Okay. So if you just write down to say, you know, just click on your name where you see it at the top where it says hi Denise. When you click on that and you go to my profile, and under my profile, you can then edit your social media pages. And so then when you are connecting, when you are sharing, it is live, and so it is simpler for you to do. You know, you don't need to take pictures. You can always take pictures if you want to, but you don't need to. And this, when they click on the image, on the link, it takes them directly to the product. It does. And you can do the same thing with a customer who's saying, hey, so and so and so and so, I need such and such a product. How much is it? Or I need to just see what it looks like, or so on. You just go to the product, you click on the product, and when you press the share button, the bottom one gives you the one that looks like an envelope, or or at the top, if you're on your computer, at the top up here, the link is there as well, and you can just send them the link, which takes them directly to the product.
And when you guys are connecting your social media, just know that when you hit the connect button, if you're not already signed in, it's probably gonna ask you to sign into whatever that social
Oh
media
yeah,
in
right.
order for you to get it connected.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this year I'm definitely committed to got to have face-to-face meetings. We've got to have face-to-face meetings because there are enough of us that live, local, so that
Mhm.
we can definitely be ensuring that we are all set up. I didn't apologize for Miss Jeannie. Miss Jeannie had a event that she had to attend. That's why she's not here tonight with us. thank you guys for your questions on that. I hope that that was helpful for you, because we've got to succeed. We've got to do much better than we have done in the past. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a quick product expo,
Um,
product education.
what I wanted to share with you guys is, as you guys know, our vitamin C line is one of the big lines in Avon, and they have added a new product to their line, and it's called a new vitamin C targeted skin brightener. So it's like a little tube. So you know how sometimes you get those little pimples and it might have left a dark spot on your face? Just take it, boop, 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 on that little dark spot, alongside with using your serum and everything and all the other stuff. You just take it and you put it on that little one dot. Because remember, that dot has more pigmentation. It's darker than the rest of, the rest of your face. So it's just that one, problem spot that you want to get rid of. So the vitamin C is known as the go-to skin brightener. Now, skin appears brighter in 1 week with a concentrated treatment formulated to target dark spots and dullness. And it has triple antioxidant power of 7% vitamin C, 2% ferulic acid, and vitamin E. So skin looks brighter, more even tone, with a dramatically improved appearance and overall skin clarity. And it contains moisturizing allotonin and soothing aloe. And it's also suitable for sensitive skin. And it says skin appears brighter in 1 week, and 97% agree that skin discolorations appear to fade. And if we all know how good our vitamin C serum is, we know that this product is a game changer as well, in addition to our vitamin C product that we already have. So how do you use this? So you use it morning or evening. After cleansing, you apply directly, as I said, onto whatever the dark spot or the discolorated area is on your face. And then you will follow with whatever moisturizer you use. So can you imagine cleansing your face, putting on your vitamin C serum, and then to get that little extra pop, you use your targeted vitamin C, what do you call it? Vitamin C brightener, and you just add that little extra pop to whatever your little blemish is, and then you just finish off with your moisturizer. And I think this is something that is going to add, not only to our sales, but it's going to add value to our already vitamin C lovers. And it's only $21.99. It comes out in campaign 2. So I think it's the cover for campaign 2 brochure, or yeah, it's a feature for campaign 2. So it is $22.99. $22.99. The regular price is $34, but the introductory price is $22.99. So a new product for us to promote whenever we're selling our skincare products. And I know a lot of people are always asking, oh, I just have this one dark spot. I visited Orenthia the other day, and somebody came in and they were looking for something just for dark. They just wanted something just for a blemish. you know,
Mm-hmm.
they used to use that clear skin product, and
Mm-hmm.
they came back looking for something, just for that spot. So this is something that you would introduce to people. A lot of, it's also a good addition to anti-aging regimens where people, the older we get, we sometimes come up with these, blotches or
Mm-hmm.
discoloration that we have no idea where they come from. You know,
Right.
this is something that we could also add to the regimen. So I don't think this is going to be a hard sell because we know our people already swear by our vitamin C. So this is just an added product to our already fantastic vitamin C line.
Yes. Thank you for that, Tamara. And I just want to say on this, I just sold one of this to my sister, and she is going to be using it on her elbow.
Mm.
So it is not just something that can be used on the face.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have these darkened areas on like on their elbow, on their knee, and so on. These are products that can be used on these areas as well. So it is those they are multitaskers,
Mm-hmm.
and I swear by vitamin C, man. If everybody could use vitamin C, I'm telling you, uh they'll be happy campers. I'm telling you, vitamin C is the bomb.
Yeah, the Avon products they are just
Yeah, they
amazing.
are. They
Right
are.
now, I'm telling you, all I use on my face right now
Mm,
is I use my clean pump, which is one of our top sellers. The
mm-hmm.
the pump, it's called clean, but the one in the foam, the foaming pump,
Oh,
blue,
the blue. Mm-hmm.
I use that.
Mm-hmm.
I use the rice water, the liquid moisturize, the liquid what do you call it? The liquid, it's like micellar water, but it's not micellar,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
the liquid one,
Mm-hmm.
and the
Oh, is
Jeju,
it the toner?
the toner,
Mm-hmm.
and I top that off. So I put the toner on. So I wash my
Mm-hmm.
face with that, put my toner on, and then I top off my look with the Jeju aloe vera.
Mhm.
What I use on my face these days.
Yes, yes.
That is all I use on my face, all
Mm,
Avon, and
mm-hmm.
that's it. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I said to myself, wait a minute, that's all I use
Yeah,
on my face,
Move.
and nothing,
yeah, yeah,
nothing.
yeah. I know.
So don't discredit our products. Our
Mm-mm.
products are amazing. They
Yep,
are amazing.
they definitely are. They definitely are.
So there's something for everybody. So
Everybody.
everybody.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Tamara. We're wrapping up. We're wrapping up, ladies. I just want to remind you to be looking at the did I welcome Miss Pinky? Welcome, Pinky. I saw you joined us. We're glad to see you. Know you have to go to work and she comes home from work like late. So she leaves work at 7:30, then have to get home. So happy that you are able to join us. These are, I have been really enjoying the pajamas. We talked about fashion earlier, so you got to be careful.
Okay.
I am just, there are certain things, let me tell you, once Avon sells something, I'm not buying it anywhere else. So my fabric thing, my what I used to wash with, what I used to brush my teeth, the thing I used to brush my teeth, I mean everything. My husband used he likes bar
Chicken.
soap, so he used the bar soap, everything. And so I'm really loving the pajamas, and all these things are coming out. Men's garments are coming out. So these are fantastic things that are coming in the pike,
Okay.
ladies. And so we're really excited about that. Two quick things. If our next meeting is going to be on April 2nd, oops, February 3rd, sorry.
Oh.
Monday, February 3rd,
Like,
3 weeks
what
from
happened?
now.
Uh,
My God. I'm going on a cruise in April, so that's where my mind.
Take me with you.
Yeah, right. So, February the 3rd, Monday, February the 3rd. So put that in your calendar. I hope you're free, Tam.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
gotta send you that thing.
yeah, it's 3 weeks from now. So we're gonna be doing 3 weeks every 3 weeks because
okay.
we're serious this year. We gotta be on target this year. And those of you who are close to me and you may not have any books, I'm willing to share some campaign 2 books with you because even if you place an order tonight or tomorrow, the campaign ends tomorrow, 4 books, you're unlikely to get campaign 2 books. So if you'd like a couple of campaign 2 books, then I'd be happy to share those
Okay.
with you. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions or comments?
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies. I hope you are, let's take a picture, get ready. Thank you for joining us. Let me close off the recording first. Thank you for joining us. Great to see you all. We lost Miss Alice. So sorry about that. But thank you for joining. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching and God bless you. Let me just stop the recording.
Thank you.